Huh?
No, I was talking to you.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Just about set for football. Blake Grupe is ready to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And look at this. Right away, loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Kamara trying the right side. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Carr. Chris Olave from 6 yards away. And the Saints march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Grupe able to add the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. So the drive's going to start with Pollard to the 22-yard line.
See what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Zach Baun coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Work in the middle of the field. He's getting man complete. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Prescott now on 2nd down. He gets it to Cooks. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying to run forward with Pollard. Now this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. Able to find the open man. It's complete. Oh, he's got some room. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to get the football back at their own 17. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. That's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 3. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll get to the 29-yard line.
It's down, Missy. You're incredibly doing your choices. Thank you. Unsightly mustache. A lot of
Going on 1st down is Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Carr now on 1st down. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle. Kamara. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Play action. Now it's Carr. Hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Carr. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. He was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
A tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Here's Carr. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys' offense. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football. But something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And Pollard going to pick up a Cowboys first down as he's going to get this down to the 45-yard line. Here's Pollard again. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Prescott. Dancing to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. That is just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now Prescott. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. It's inside the 10, working down at the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run with Pollard. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. To throw is Prescott. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Kamara up the middle. And now off to the races down the right side. And out across midfield down to the 45. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On play action, it's Carr. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think can absorb that contact.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
I think what I see so far with this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion, a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara as the first half is winding down. And the Saints go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Here's Groupie for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to
And Prescott, his third interception. Picked up by Lante Taylor. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points, while the old school coach.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints will extend their lead on the final play of the half. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. Now, a little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start the second half with Kamara. There's some space here. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 83 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, now Carr. He lets it go deep for Olave. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, it's difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly. Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
That is caught, and he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
2nd down, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he is going to have the Cowboys 1st down by a good couple of yards as they end up getting 6 there on 4th and 4. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And Pollard going to pick up a Cowboys 1st down as he'll take this down to the 22-yard line. On play action, Prescott.
Oh, no.
Almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Prescott on play action. Incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Prescott yet again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Prescott to throw it. Swinging this out for Pollard. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Pollard will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
And you can sense a little bit of optimism here. Things have not been going their way. But they get the turnover on the other end, and they turn right around and put a nice drive together. Then they finish it off with a strong run for their first touchdown of the game.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up. It's good and a couple leads. 21-7. And they will be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now all of a sudden, we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them come down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again, get the offense in high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to finish together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Shotgun now for Carr. He's got his running back out of the backfield, and he's going to have a Saints first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Carr. The back foot throw there is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. You got to figure now. They've got more people stacked up on the scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Olave over the middle. And he's going to have the Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now a play fake. Carr. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Looking long for Thomas. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I were up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Here comes the Saints punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And how about this, a fake? Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw, Prescott. He finds his man, Pollard. Inside the 15 before they drop it.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and work in the middle of the field.
This is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, much better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So here we go. They'll need the recovery, obviously, then a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped to the 14.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is a long one. It goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder and down he goes.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run. Tackling there as he stepped up at about the 41. Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him.
Take his ball too. I told him.
Through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Carr going to throw here. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. It wasn't a fun early. Carr to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Back-to-back incompletions. That's a nice job. Starting out here. Give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards. And they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Dak. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
One more shot now for Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, they took it.